Alright. Game 2. But we're splitting up our recording options here, so that's fine. Let's take a look at this so I can review here. This time I'll have to play a little bit of conjecture. I'm not gonna ask them to show me their hands though. I don't think it matters too much. When we're looking at a mirror match, we can still hypothesize what they have, what they don't have, all that good stuff. Yeah, I just reviewed the mystery memory probe play from last game, and no, I was there. I just missed it, which will happen. Once again, Courtney Ross getting in some early value. Frederick's gonna hit a lot harder though. Cardinal Law, one of Wes's favorites. So with both of them whiffing the 3, there's some pretty interesting hand options that I'm guessing. Didn't have it. Wow. I thought maybe he'd have the visible +1, brick it and walk away from the explosion, but was apologizing for not clarifying legal, but didn't matter. One more direct, because that's how we roll. big bomb tempo stealers that grayfox can always bust out here too is that mutant massacre. If you get the right target with it, everything changes. Huh. Pretty fair overcommit. Hiding him to the hidden area? Okay, yeah. Just, not to juke it, just making it legal and pushing him hidden while he does. Hmm. Not bad. Always nice to swing above your weight class. Now, who's got Shaw Industries? Wes has Shaw Industries. That makes this safe really, really effective. Because even if there's another Shaw Industries, there has to be an army of one to brick. And even if he has it, he can blow up the one drop and still get the stun that he wants down. So this is a really great place to be playing from right now. Without needing to expend his hand, he can answer most of the what-ifs. Unless there's a big-time clump of Army of Ones in grayfox's hand. Double Army of One plus Shaw Industries is going to brick anything. Powering up. Does he think he has it? This move only makes sense if he's got Army of One and more. But oh, he doesn't have it. He's going for the stun back. And Wes is thinking, well, if I'm getting stunned back, I'll take no damage, please. Yep, I like it. It's pretty cool. I mean, at that point, it also is a fair play. He's gonna have two stun characters. He can pop the one and do more damage, but it looks like this is a double pass. Yeah. Yeah, Wes could have pushed through a little more. He's gonna keep Black Rook anyway, so that's 2 extra damage that he just said, nah, don't need it. Oh well. 10-point advantage versus a 12-point advantage. Let's see if it matters. If turn 6 happens and grayfox barely exits turn 6 with like 1 health, we'll know. This was the moment. This was the moment West lost the game. uh, the aggro tendencies though are pretty heavy here. Here we go again, turn 5. Doesn't really matter what's happened up to this point if one of them whiffs Shinobi and the other one hits. A small difference, as a caveat to that statement, is grayfox doesn't have a build hidden, so he's going to need to do some alt cost free play 1 drops to make sure that this Shinobi 1 has potential access to +2/+2. Leaving it like that. He can move the Madeline hidden. If he's got Shaw Industries, that's a 1/1. But that's not great. Wes is fetching. So they're both hidden. Most important turn in the Hellfire Club roster. Also the least surprising fact about the Hellfire Club roster. Like, the whole team is built around this crazy 5-drop, just doing what it does. So 12-11 versus what will be an 11-10 if he can move Madeline before he swings. I find it a little more climactic when I can't see their hands, but having a little more information probably wouldn't hurt either. Yeah, there she goes. So he'll swing with barely enough for the stun, and we'll see if we finally start seeing some of these Army of Ones. Exhaust for legal swing. They both get a counter. Oh, they both get a counter. He needs more. There it is. Okay, so there's Army of 1. So it's a 1 breakthrough swing where they both trade. Currently. 2 Army of 1s to avoid the stun back. Well, if you gotta go heavy, that's decent. This only needs 1 power up for the stun back, I believe. So, potentially a few tricks here. Yep, 15-14 versus the 13-12. Let's it go. Either by design or by lack of options. Nice, 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 nice. So this is a take your medicine turn, because it's in Wes's best interest to... Oh, there it is, Mutant Massacre. Mutant Massacre the 5. Bam. That'll change the dynamic of this game a little bit. Well, chain KO him, and you could still decide not to swing, man. Like, the only difference is where he goes. And 1, the chain KO will make the entire Mutant Massacre whiff. just in case he doesn't have the 6. Yeah, that's the right call. Mutant Massacre does a lot of work. It feels like it turned the game on its head right there. An unstunnable initiative turn that KOs the turn drop to get grayfox back into it. Now he's got some crazy value. If they can both drop 6s, it's just going to be edged towards grayfox for the rest of the game, basically. Underdropped. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. I don't care who you are. That's pretty bad. The only out Wes has is power play next turn, because I don't think he's on par to do a lot. But a power play lets him steal the initiative with Shinobi or Sebastian, and potentially get some multi-swinging deliciousness going down. Yeah, here comes the curve. This is over. This is almost a scoop threshold checkpoint right here. The saddest part about that recruit was if he had another Shinobi, he would have played it. So we also know he doesn't have the Shinobi. It's just, yeah, just trying to push damage at this point. That's all it is. And he easily has the ability to yeah, he's in a very easy position to just kind of control the progress of the game right now. Yeah, 13. Shaw Industries. Bang. I think that's a nail in the coffin right there. That's a brick. That is a brick. Tie. 11. 13. Oh yeah, he only got the 1 counter. Yep. Yep. That's a tie, not a brick. What? He's activating Hellfire Club. Yeah. Yeah, you and me both. So these are mutuals. He'll probably clap back on the 3. Wes will most likely immediately move the 3 hidden, bring Madeline in. Haha! He chose not to stun back to 3, which prevents the swap shenanigans that Wes was hoping for. But it's really only the difference of the Madeline swing, really. And now he's in, but he's not the only visible. So it's just He's just a 12-12. 12-12 is still big enough, though. Two cards in hand, two face down. Wes has got an 8 attack hidden character that could remove 2 defense with her effect. And then he needs +2 to try to push through this stun. And he also needs actually it's just a trap. Grayfox is just camping Madeline. If things hit the fan, he'll be fine blowing up his shinobi to get a brick and an additional stun back. Yeah. And now, of course, going into the next turn, he can either move Donald Pierce or move Shinobi Hidden. Frankly, Donald Pierce is going to be such a titan. The Shinobi move is probably the fair play. Yeah, over Mastermind. Straight up vanilla attack value. It was really heads up play choosing just on the 2 rather than the 3. Most people are kind of brainwashed into always going for the maximum stun back. But not letting him do the visibility swap prevented Madeline from getting to the numbers she needed to get through him. Whoa, he's going down a resource. What? Okay, that is ballsy as hell. But, man, I don't think he can end with this. I don't think he can end with this. He'll trigger, he'll swap, put Madeline visible, and yeah, that's you do that turn 10 times in a row. I don't think you go down the resource for that swing. Wes will say, not legal. Pusher visible. He can take this hit. Yeah. He just takes it. Try to keep the board intact. So now we've got turn 7. Gray's initiative, but he can't play Sebastian. If Wes has Sebastian, he has a really solid outplay turn. Potentially? I mean, Donald Pierce is still a 16-16 no matter what you do, and that's a big deal. But Wes technically has access to the tools where I believe he actually runs a power play. Huh. Well, that's hella interesting. See, right this moment, what I'd give to see Wes's hand. But I don't want to interrupt. 4 cards in hand, 2 down. What's he got? Yep, he's got Sebastian. The old classic formation. Everybody around Sebastian. And what do we got? I'm gonna just take it. He's talking like he had it, and I think he can't give up that initiative. He can't let Donald Pierce get an unobstructed face shot. Everything direct. Mind you, it does make Madeline Pryor useless. Jesus. 16, 26, 28, 38, 40. 47, 49. Wait, isn't that 52? Ah, forgot. Courtney. Yeah, there it is. Forgot Courtney. Well, negative 35. Yep. Well, jumping snaw, man. I don't know what cracked universe you live in, Wes, where a multi-swinging shinobi is somehow going to make it alright, but I feel like you 100% needed to steal that initiative. Declare your swing, move him visible, have him camped at 1818, hope there's no stun back, which there would have been no stun back. And then take your second swing face shot for 16, and then make him go through that. What do we got? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These three on Donnie. Okay. Where's the pump? Clearly there's a pump at some point. Yep. What I got here? Invulnerability. Okay. So if he wants to do stun back damage, he has to stun back Sage. Make it bigger. You have no visible. Yeah, grayfox noticed. Those are visible, which loses one attack but gains 2 more. Okay, yeah, so this is actually a +3. So we've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 coming in. 19 coming in. And even through it all, I can only look and kind of wonder, like, where's the rest of this damage going to come from? If this attack works, that's 6, putting him down to 20. Let's pretend face shot goes exactly how Wes needs it to go for functionally 34 damage. I mean, that's still losing by over 20 points. What's going on? He's going to stun one of them out of the attack. Stun Madeline. The best answer you can have to that is what? KOing herself? Yeah, KOing herself. He's not wrong. They have been good about priority passing. So he's basically saying because he's chaining the stun before we resolved the other pumps that she doesn't have invulnerability yet. Here, gotta weigh in. I mean, so he did KO Madeline anyway, so it didn't matter. Which was frankly kind of the right thing to do anyway. Well, Magneto ain't got a lot going on. $58 right now. There's no way. There's no reasonable metric of output a zero card hand can possibly do. Um, yeah, no power play, so couldn't even zero him out. That's gonna be it for game 2. And then 17 in the face. A 30-point. All right, on to game 3.